Well, here we are at the debrief, Gabby, and I've got something very special in store for you. Your Villa are finally back in Europe, which is great news, and we are sending you. We'll get something very special. We're going to bring up your European culture. Gabby, I'm not talking about beach tours, I'm not talking about Marbella or Ibiza, kin on your 19 again, you tube. We're talking about European city culture, Gabby. Oh.
So this is me, Gabby Agbonlahor, on my next episode of the Agbonlatour. So I'm here, where Alan Brazil has sent me on this tour to Leipzig. So we're going to enjoy some of the German culture, the German markets. We love a German market in England. Let's see what they're like in Germany. Just got to Heathrow because Heathrow is cheaper than Birmingham Airport. So just had a 3-hour journey to Heathrow. Got here, ordered an orange juice. They got me 2 litres orange juice. Ordered a latte. talkSPORT, you know, probably $1 billion company. No lounge. We're just out here in the streets at Wetherspoons having a pint of orange juice. Cheers, talkSPORT. Good. Got to the lovely city of Berlin. Lovely city. Excited. Put my data on. My data roaming is costing me money. Get an email from British Airways to say your bag didn't make it. What do you mean your bag didn't make it? What, was he messing around? Was it misbehaving? What do you mean the bag didn't make it? Really, really, really poor service. First of all, from Heathrow Airport, didn't get my bag on the plane. Didn't get the cameras for the guys to record for talkSPORT as well. Didn't make it. It's effort here at Berlin Airport to get hold of the luggage, a lot hanging around. You know, this is what fans have got to go through to watch their team in big competitions. You know, it's worth it. You know, tomorrow night we're watching hopefully an Aston Villa getting a result against Leipzig, but very disappointing start to the trip. You know, it's not all, you know, glitz and glamour. This is the part where, you know, it's very depressing waiting here. We've got to get a train from Berlin to Leipzig to do the press conference with Unai Emery, and I'm dressed like I've just come out of Erdington High Street with my my local pals from Erdington, dressed like a chav. So Unai, I'm sorry, but press conference dressed like this. Heathrow Airport, miles off it. Luckily now we've made our train from Berlin to Leipzig, no problems, you know, unlike Avanti and other trains that are, you know, owned by the government. But we're on our way to Leipzig, got the press conference in a couple of hours with Unai Emery and Morgan Rogers. Looking forward to that. But so far, bit of a shaky start, but we'll get better. So we're just in Zara, just got to Leipzig, got the press conference in a couple of hours with Unai. I want to look my best, so in Zara I'm going to go for the stylish 2024 style jogger bottoms, but they're like smart trousers, joggers. So that's the first thing, okay? Need the XL. What do you think? Oversized, bit of Jamie O'Hara, you know, plain Jane. So I'm about to get some trainers. Some trousers, t-shirts, more t-shirts. Thank you, British Airways. You're such a good company. Well done, bravo.
Aston Villa's trip to Leipzig in the Champions League tomorrow. Villa sit 9th in the Champions League table, whilst Leipzig are 34th with 5 defeats from 5 games. And a Villa away day in Europe, of course, means one thing. That the Gabby Agbonlatour continues. So let's cross over to Germany now and say hello to former Villa striker Gabby Agbonlahor. Gabster!
Hello, boys. How are we?
We are
good,
great.
man.
How are you? You right? You well?
I'm average, to be honest, Andy. A bit of a nightmare, to be honest, since we got here. Landed in Berlin, turned on my phone, expected messages of the family, how's the flight, blah, blah, blah. Get an email from British Airways, your bag didn't make it onto the aeroplane. I'm like, what did the bag do?
Gabs, I've got to ask you about then the biggest decision you made at the weekend was obviously John Duran comes in, scores.
Yep.
I mean, I understand it, and obviously John Duran needs his minutes. Watkins is, of course, the main centre forward, and rightly so. But what happens next? Because surely John Duran's had a taste of it now, and he's like, do you know what? I did myself justice. What do? Do you play the both of them? I mean, what's going to happen?
That's one of the questions I'm going to ask the gaffer, Unai Emery, in a press conference in half an hour.
Good evening, Unai. You have two top strikers in Duran and Watkins. I want to ask you, how difficult is it to keep them both happy? Because every striker wants to play every minute.
Yes, really, they are both very good strikers, different each one, with the experiences has Watkins and getting more experiences with national team, with us as well playing Europe last year, this year, Champions League, and being consistent, being competitive always in everything we need on the field.
Unai Emery there in conversation with Gabby Agbonlahor, who had a bit of a disaster upon arrival in Leipzig. Let's find out exactly what happened from the man himself. Morning, Gabby.
Morning, Gab.
Good morning, chaps. How are we?
Well, mate, how are you? Have you recovered? Have you got? Tell me, we're really concerned about fashion-wise. How you shaping up this morning?
Ali, honestly, mate, I'm dressed like you.
And I feel like a bloody old man. What I'm wearing. We're going to go later on today to the music museum. We're going to see a bit of Bach, is it?
Yeah.
Is it Bach, the classical?
Yeah, Leipzig's
see him, you
famous
listen to
for
him,
his music,
Gab.
you know?
Yeah, you don't see him, you listen to him. I think it's Bach. Bach.
That's what I mean, Ali.
It's got a couple of floors. Nowhere as big as the ballroom, but you know what? It's not as busy. Don't just love it when places aren't busy.
Gab, you been to many Christmas markets before, mate?
I like the German markets in London, in Birmingham, but not big enough in Birmingham. So I'm hoping today will be a bigger German market. But I do like an old sausage, you know, a few onions, little bun in there, a nice beer. So hopefully I'll get one of those today, German style.
Brazil's got a special sausage right up in the market.
I'm sure there'll be a Brazil sausage in there for me. Santa over here. You wanna go sit with Santa, Mr. Cameraman? Santa's there.
You gonna get on Santa's day?
No, I'm too shy. It's already better than Birmingham's German markets. Toys for the kids. No, I won't fit on there, mate. I'll break it, mate. Look at the size of them. How long them sausages are. Don't get them in Birmingham, mate, or London Bridge. Okay. What the hell? Look at this. This is don't know, mate. Let me try. You ready?
What are you getting there?
A big sausage, mate. It's a very big sausage. The bread's like stone now. It's not holding a stone with a sausage in, but it's nice. Oh, that's brutal, mate. Ugh. Belgian lager's better, mate. You know what? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just red wine's strong, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's a lot of red wine, mate, to drink. Just because it's like hot, don't mean it's not the same amount.
All right, Gabby. So, how do you find the Christmas market, mate? How's it compared to the Birmingham one?
You know what? It's better, but not really a fan, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Germany's the sort of place that makes me homesick, mate. Yeah. In the summer in the Euros, I was very homesick. Had to speak to the parents every day to get me through the trip. So yeah, I'm homesick already. Can't wait to go home tomorrow. Yeah, so Aaron Brazil's got me going to the Johann Sebastian Bach Museum, the St. Thomas Church as well, where the band will be practicing some of their songs, if you call them songs. So this is Uli. He's going to be a good gentleman and show us around the Bach Museum. Really looking forward to this. Love my classical music. Can't wait for him to show us.
Pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Let's go inside.
Thank you. Thank you. Which is the film where it's we were talking about it earlier, where it's the dramatic scene and it's Bach, the song, or the scary film. It was some scary film and Bach was the music they used for that scene.
Yeah, it's a number of films comes to mind. It's with Jaws, for example. It's always the same thing when they
zoom, 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 zoom. Yeah, that's Bach.
No, that's not.
No, that's not. But that's classic. But that's classical music. And Mozart was German.
He was, yeah, Austrian.
Beethoven. Was it?
This one. You can either play this flute, this is a recorder.
This one.
Or you play this flute, which is the one here.
It does give me like church vibes though.
Yeah.
Because I used to go to church a lot when I was younger.
Yeah.
And he sounds like the church music,
this is a church
you know, the
song.
hymns
Yeah,
and stuff.
Exactly.
I was in the choir as well.
Oh, you were?
I was in the choir, yeah.
So Bach was also a choir master.
Was it?
Choir director, yeah.
So we got something in common. Me and Bach.
Yeah,
Both in the choir.
He had a boys' choir to
Okay,
conduct.
did he? Okay.
It still exists today.
Does it?
The St.
Okay,
Thomas
lovely.
Boys' Choir is still performing at the
Lovely.
church over there.
You got Oba here. Also, Dan, you got.
The bassoon is here on the
and
right-hand side.
Fagots.
It's not a faggot.
What's that?
Yeah, it's bassoon in English. It's fagot.
Fagots.
Fagot in
Fagots.
German. It's always a little misleading with
Yes,
English.
yeah. You're waiting for your bride to come down the aisle and you hear this music, you get emotional, your emotions come out.
You know the Champions League anthem that is
Yes,
always played on TV?
yeah.
This is actually a piece by Handel.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's taken from one of
Yes.
Handel's sacred music.
It's amazing, yeah, it's amazing tune. When that comes on tonight, the Champions League anthem, you're just like this, as a fan, you're like,
yeah.
The champion. I mean, you enjoy the song.
Gabby Agbonlahor, you're looking at your Villa mates celebrating. There's a few Christmas jumpers in that away end as well. Describe the scenes for us.
Oh, the Villa fans, they're going wild. The players have all been over to celebrate with the fans. They're singing songs, they're singing Christmas songs. I'll tell you what, Adrian, I need to know where the party is tonight in Leipzig. I'm going to turn up.
I think you're hosting it, mate. it brings some clothes for Gabby Agbonlahor. That's the party. Yes. But listen, what a game, Gabby. And I would say as well, there's big spirit from Aston Villa there. To be that dominant, to lead, then be pegged back, then to lead again and be pegged back, and still find a winner, even though you've gifted a golden chance that Leipzig have spurned. That's character as well as quality from Villa.
Yes, and I feel like this formation really suits the players that we have, because even when we conceded goals today, Rodgers was always available, McGinn was available, Brendir when he come on was available, also Duran when he come on, always looking for the ball to his feet and making runs in behind. Our fullbacks were getting high. Our two centre midfielders, Kamara and Tielemans, were fantastic tonight. But one player that stands out to me, and I think Andy will agree,
Morgan Rogers.
Yeah.
I would pay to watch him play. He gets the ball, he drives at defenders every time he gets it. What a pleasure to watch him here tonight.
Hello, boys. How are we?
All right, Gabby.
Up the Villa.
Up the Villa.
Jamie. Up the Villa.
No F-bombs, Gabby. No F-bombs.
No.
Honestly,
All right?
Gabs, the
Be
way you
professional.
listen, a fair play, mate. You're out there, you're enjoying yourself, but you naff give it the big un. Honestly, you're talking like you just won the Champions League.
Jamie. It's what we do, mate. It's what we do, mate. You know what I mean?
That's just who we are,
It's
mate.
what we do. You know, it's just who we are. We just go to Europe and just turn teams over, geez. You know what I mean? It's what we do, Jamie. You know?
Cheers. Up the Villa.